So don't ask. YouTube, we're not having anything for sale here. Oh, what's up, Spoil Lollipops? Zaus, what's going on? What you doing, my friend? What you do? Sorry, the audio is not quite as good on this as my phone. It's something with the way it works, I guess. Anywho, we're going to go ahead and work on some more 9mm, guys. Might as well, right? Gives us something to do in the evening. Even though I'm pretty tired. What do we got? Spoil-oops. Hey, we got one person in. Caden, how's it going, buddy? We're going to be doing some more reloading. Is this the expander? No, it's the setter. That one's the expander for the 357. There's the expander. All right. Let's put this back up here. Yeah, we're going to do some more 9mm, guys. What we got here? Alert. You got it. Ha ha. Hey, what's up, Real One Outdoor? Real Mag? Oh, you're not Real One Outdoor. You're Real One Mag Drop. Hey, we're going to do some reloading. I got Rumble going over there in more detail. More front on. You're allowed to do that. And Twitch at the same time. But we got YouTube over here on this one. Caden, how's it going? It's going good for me. Hey, what's up, Mr. Bars? Eastern, hi. How's your lives been going, Real One? I know I was in there the other day and you hit your 8,000. I know I was working for 8,000 longer than you and I still don't have it because YouTube isn't adding up my subscribers. They finally added up a few last night. So I'm finally higher than I was before they gave me a strike and shadow banned me 3 months ago, which was 7,736. I finally got higher than that, unless it dropped again. Who knows? Pop out, rock out bars. Yep. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for coming in. Yeah, we got you on Rumble on this other one here. If I can figure out how to keep it upright without breaking something. Where's that bottle to hold it up? Last time I used a bottle to hold it up. Ooh, just got lost 357 mag outside there. Yeah, we did some reloading last night, like 72 rounds. That was functional. I had to do some experimenting on some, so I ended up breaking like 5 of them, I think. We might as well do some more 9. Pretty good, brother. Just been sticking to the game plan. Yep. Steady, right? Just long and steady wins the race, or whatever they say. I forget exactly. Zels, what's he saying? Like says, hi. How many rounds have you made? Yesterday I made like 70 something. Gilly, hello, buddy. Guess he's over there, right? I get those names all mixed up. What's up, Elijah? Joe, what's up, Joe Bird? Doing some more 9mm reloading. We did some yesterday. Gotta do some more today. Might as well do something in the evening. Gotta pop out all the primers. Do all the good stuff. Where's my primer popper? I think it's inside this this one here. Yeah, which we gotta adjust a little bit, I think, because it wasn't doing it quite right. All right. Yeah, if you're on Twitch or Rumble, I'm over there right now too, streaming from my tablet, where you can get a more closer view what's happening. Because technically, I can't have too much showing on eBay, or not eBay, YouTube here, where I can't have like some of this action working. They're a little picky on some of that stuff. Just trying to move it so it's just so visible. Yeah, we cleaned out some brass yesterday. And now we got to go through it. We already loaded almost 100 yesterday. Let's see. Someone's trying to contact me on this one. Yo, he says. Oh, Spoils. He's typing right now. It actually shows it. Oh, J-Dog. Hey, what's up? We're doing some more reloading over here. I'm also on YouTube too, but hey, you probably didn't get alert of that, but Twitch gave you an alert at least. I got one follower on Rumble now. I thought it was actually more than that, but that was me following. I'm following 6 people. One person's following me. Let's see, Elijah. Was there only 2 people over there? What the world? I got more people on over on the other one. Trish says, ye got no YouTube alert, but in here. Yep, there we did. Yep. Yeah, I had someone right away in Twitch. I'm not sure who it was. Right away, someone hopped in. For all I was, like, literally right after I turned it on, while I was setting up the YouTube side. That's probably about 100 rounds, close to it. Joel Bird. Oh, that's a 45. What's that doing in there? That's a Blazer brass. It's stuck in there. It's stuck in a great Blazer brass. There we go. I don't know how clean that got then. At least the outside of it. But these are once shot, so they're not too dirty. They are not too dirty, my friend. Let's see what we got here. You got to click on the chat. Oh, I did get a YouTube notification. Just checked, but for whatever reason, Twitch drops down the notifications, and I saw it. Awesome. You come over here. Yeah, there you are. That's where you're at. You get a different view that way. Yeah, if you guys want multiple views, check up on Twitch. You'll see the other angle, or Rumble. Some people can't find me on Rumble. I don't know why. Yesterday was my first time on Rumble. Today's my second day. Hey, he's over here now. Everyone like and subscribe. You're quieter here than you are on Twitch. I'm farther away from it, so it could be why. Canella, get off the couch. Get off the couch. Get your butt off of there. Little weasel, I heard you hop up there. Yeah, I did. You keep laying on the carpet, the rug. See? Yippee, guys. We had one more tea. Yeah. We had one more, folks. Let's see here. This one says, Pupper, I'm going to be bouncing back and forth. Okay. Yep, that's Canella. She was getting on top of the bed. I mean, what do you call it? The couch. Canella, what do you want? Now she's scratching the door. What do you want? Want to come in here? Do you need me to bring your bed in here? Huh? You want to lay on your bed in here? Here, let me go get your bed. Like this, Canada? Want your bed? See if she wants to come in here with her bed. Come on, Noah. Here you go. Go ahead. Oh, there's still some stuff in that one. These are granules from walnut hulls inside my tumbler here. How is your AM? Mine was great, my day. Both are playing at the same time. Twitch's is small screen while YouTube is full screen. Oh, okay. My side shows a little screen. Is there a way I can fix that? Presentation, background, auto. I don't know if there's a way I can fix it on that side. All right, set this in there. See if I can pull this just a little closer in. There we go. That's about as close as I can get, maybe. Doing pretty good. And you, I don't know, I meant I can picture in a picture while watching both streams. What? That's interesting. Interesting, my friend. Now, why are you stopping right there? There we go. Now it went farther. Farther. All right. Okay, let's get our tea real quick. Just chilling. Got a bit of cold from my lady. That's not nice. Nose dripping, drive me nuts. Here's some nuts. It's the granules from walnuts. Woo, that's some cold tea. Woo. Yeah. Knock your socks off. Knock them little sucky wuckies off you. Where's my rag? There it is for wiping my fingies. All right, let's put that down. I probably have 2,000 rounds I could load if I wanted to, but I don't have that many projectiles. Make sure this is going all the way. I don't know if I didn't have these. I don't think I had these shaped right earlier. There we go. Let's see if that's better. I think they'll still need expanded. Let's see. If so, I might as well not crank down on it so hard. Yeah, I'm going to have to expand them no matter what, I think. All right, back this up. There we go. I still can't find you on Rumble, but I asked the customer service about it. They haven't gotten back to me yet. Yeah, that's weird. I have somebody's followed me. I don't know who. Uh-oh, you guys fell over on the other one. All right, stay up. Don't fall over. Sorry, guys. You guys on Rumble are getting a little ride here. What we got? Using so much bandwidth streaming 3 apps at once probably suck up the entire Wi-Fi. So no, there's only 2 on the tablet, and then 1 on the phone, and they're both different cell phone service. Hope you have unlimited data. I do have unlimited data, but it's not Wi-Fi. It's cell service. But you can't find me, huh? Okay, I'm going to have to do something different here. It keeps tipping over on us, folks. It's not staying upright as best as it did last time. Plus, I need to loosen this up a little bit because we're pushing too hard. We are pushing a little bit too hard. Yes, sir. Hey, Eastern. Sorry you can't find me over there. That's a bum deal. That must be one of the hard cases. Yep, it's a Norma. Go figures. There's a few Normas still chilling in that one. All right. It's hardly working. They just keep falling down the tablet because of the jerking I got to do. Let's see here. You're using your data and not Wi-Fi. I don't have Wi-Fi. He's like, that's weird. Well, I don't have Wi-Fi, so it's not weird. Yeah, it's like 2 degrees here and burns outside. I've been avoiding smoking since I'm sick. Anyway, so I don't have to step outside. There you go. Rumble gets all of the action shots. It is right now. It's just it's jerking so much it keeps wanting to fall down. I keep forgetting I need to load up the primer. Where's my primers? There we are. I'm not loading up my primers while I'm dumping out the other. I keep forgetting, my friends. Got 2 more rows in here. All right. Put my little primer thing back. When I'm punching them out and resizing, I keep forgetting to put the primer in. At least I didn't do a whole bunch of them, right? I don't have cell service, only use Wi-Fi. Yeah, I don't have Wi-Fi. Someone was asking on the other one what I'm using. It might have been Zales, the same guy. Just making sure these are seated well. Yeah, those Normans are a little bit hard to put in because they have to make the hole a little bit bigger. They're a little hard to not put in. They're a little hard to punch the thingy out. The primer. The primer, my friend. The primer is a little bit hard to pop out, my friend. Hey, Brookside. Hey, buddy. Thanks for coming by. We're doing some 9mm reloading again, like we did last night. Si, signore. That one was easier. If that was a Norma, it was definitely easier. No, that was a Luger. No wonder. It was the UMC. No wonder it was much easier, my friend. I don't know why. Anyone who knows me as Zaus is a real one. I'm a real one, I guess. Ain't be fake over here, folks. LOL, it's Squidly now, but I accept all names. Yes, I can't call me Shirley because I'll cry. My channel over there has the same name as the one YouTube. On Rumble, I could see if I can find you, but of course I have a live going on both devices that have Rumble, and I'm using Rumble on both of them, or in that one over there. Will not be adding the extra O in Zaus. Zaus. Good old stuff. Good old stuff. Got two people watching over there on what you call it. Rumble, rumble, rumble. But we definitely need to get our thicker top on this thing ASAP if I'm going to do a whole bunch more reloading. I didn't think I was going to do 9, but I have so many 9 projectiles because, I mean, they're hollow point, but I don't care because I got them for cheap. My name usually comes from YouTube poops. What? Ja. Fief? What in the world's Fief? I guess you could barely see me doing something over here. You ever watched The King of the Hill Drome? It's pretty tame. I've seen shorts, but I've never watched it. He's the one that does the wabi sabi. People do shorts of the wabi sabi, but the dumb thing is they don't finish the rest of it. That's the good part of the story, what wabi sabi means. And he's like, you can't just make up words. It's like, no, it's a word that is used for there's beauty in the oddball of things. Something like that. Wabi sabi. Yeah, when we're in Roy Toy like. Poofed. Go watch it. LOAK. I don't know if I have anything that plays that one. Netflix or Amazon Prime, maybe? Oh, it didn't punch that one out. Go figures. Why is it not punching it out? The primer. There we go. It's not like that one was hard. It just didn't want to go in. Yeah, these ABTs aren't bad, and then the UMCs are great. They'd be great. Okay, does that thing need adjusted more? Because, like, why is it not punching them out? There we go. And we got Canella in here. She decided she wanted to hang out with me. She acted like she wanted to, so I put her blanket in here, and she likes it in here. $11 likes. I thought it said 50 likes. I was like, how did I get 50 likes already? I haven't seen anybody in here. There's a Luger Win.
Winchester.
That one works really good. Oh, yeah. Winchester's coming up nicely. They're probably pushing well, too, because these are Winchester primers. Oh, yeah. They're just WSPs. WSPs. Your pin. Oh, wait a minute. Let me go. TV intro, you never skip. No, that's not what I'm. Let's see. What should I put? Since I can't do polls, I can at least do a questionnaire. For some reason, it does not do polls right now or questions, but every once in a while, I'll pop up with a questionnaire. Okay, what were we asking? Your pin must be loose. It is a little loose. You're right. Let's see if I can fix that. These are Hornadies. I actually did have this one apart the other day, but I didn't mess with the pin. It is a little loose. Let me see if I got a wrench in here to undo this. Thought I had 2 pliers in here. Okay, why are you acting like a brat here? It's like it's wanting to cross thread. What? There we go.
Why you be brat? Why you be brat man?
Not Batman, Bratman. Put those over there. I don't need these out right now. I had some pliers in there. I'm just trying to figure out what I did with them. I had 2 pairs of Knipex, but I think I put them in my van. Thought I had another pair sitting around here. I've had that happen a few times. Yeah, it just like lightly goes sideways. You can feel it like shaking there a little bit. I need to get some pliers in here then. I'm not sure if I have any or not. Trying to remember. Let me go see if I got some pliers. I'll be back. You don't like it in your bed anymore? Alrighty. I'm back. Should be super tight. There we go. Because I had it off the other day. Sent you some on Discord to check out later. Okay. Yep, and if you stay loose, you can break the pin. Yeah, I could see why. It could go sideways even more in there. Sure enough, it got loose. What holds it here? I wonder how you tighten it up, because it doesn't have any groove there to grab onto to tighten it. Or something on the other end with a flat blade. It seems like you just ruin your threads then. I can do it by hand, and that's about it. 'Tis about it, folks. Put some blue Loctite on it. Maybe.
Maybe so, mate.
I don't know if I got any. Well, I have some somewhere, I think. Whoa, that was tight. But it didn't do anything. Well, that's because I adjusted this. Duh. Why is that so loose? Okay, I'm confused. This thing's like getting tight on its own. Finger tight is all it needs, probably. Yeah, maybe so. Got two people over on the other one. Just now I gotta adjust it. No, it's acting like dumb as a box of rocks, not even pushing in there. Is it something with that shell? What if it's something with that shell? It actually looks like something stuck in it. Possibly. Alright, let's put a primer in that one. Not sure what ails this one. That one, something's wrong with the case, I'm pretty sure. See, does it knock it out? Oh, there we go. I have to get another box of primers out here. I need to make sure I'm not going to be using these Magnum ones on there. They probably wouldn't be the best for it. Let's see, where's that box of primers? Here they are. I used up 100 of them, just about. Yeah, something's wrong with that one. The problem. Let's Yellow. I wish I could watch you watch the video on Discord to see your reaction to it. Oh, is it? What'd you say it was? King of the Hill? What? This is another one that's having problems? Or is that the same one? Those are not going in. That's weird. What brand are those ones? Norma's, go figures. Those two do not want to push in. I don't want to force anything, so we didn't. That's another Norma. Let's see if we can get this one in there. So there we go. Not sure what was up with it. It was acting conky donkey twonka tonk. Is that a word? Twonka tonky twonka tonk? You're gonna be like, what in the tarnation? What in the tarnation? What in the tarnation? A nation with tar? No. It's pushing them out pretty good now. Seems to be tighter, so we should be good. Alright, dump out some of these primers. Primers. There you go. Got 3 people watching over there on the other one. Yeah, some of these normal ones, they're just not very nice. I usually grab it with a piece of leather between the threads and vice grips with the Titan expander ball down. Oh yeah, that would make sense. That way you don't make any marks on it. I mean, I didn't make any marks, but I can see how you could. Definitely see how you could. Our roommate went to a Bible study tonight, so he's not in the house. We got it to ourselves tonight. This one might be hard because this is a Norma. Yep, there we go. She was a little bit hard like. A little bit hard like. Did you just say woo woo? What in the world was that? UW. Woo-hoo! What the world? Yes, I ruined one before I started doing it that way. Yep. So strap of leather. That makes sense. This isn't the Winchester one. That should be nice. Should be fine. Oh yeah, piece of cake. I never even see the. It's so smooth that I never even see the primer drop out of it. Just it's out already before you even touch it. No, I want to learn from the best. It sounds like that would be Eastern, huh? Something those furry types say. Furries? I hate. Well, I don't hate furries. I do not envy them, and I wish they would get a life. They need God. We'll put it that way. They need God greatly. Their actions I hate. I don't hate them. Their actions are repulsive. Especially when they got their little kitty litter boxes in bathrooms. Yeah, it's odd. Kitty boxes in bathrooms. I mean, come on, get a grip. I need to turn this a little bit. There we go. This won't be rough because it's a Norma. Oh, yeah. The camera on Rumble there's jerking more because that's on the table. So it's moving all over the place. You guys get motion sickness over there? Yeah.
You course get motion sickness, mate.
Jerk's pretty good. Takes one big jerk to work on these. Oh, not the best. I've just made a lot of mistakes and learning from them. There you go. The dude who murdered CK had it written on the casings. Weirdos. Yeah, he had some weird stuff written on him. That's if that's actually how it happened. Who knows? Hey, we got 6 people in the chat. It must have been a Norma or something. That one went out at night. I mean, not a Norma, Winchester, one of the others. Went to Noisloit. I didn't realize I had that many Normas. I think I went through maybe 2 boxes of Norma. Just checking in with you guys. I was on Twitch. Oh, okay. What's up, cool kid? How's it going? We are doing some reloading. We got the more detailed stuff on the Rumble/Twitch on the other one. Norma's the brand of these ammo, some of these casings. And they have a smaller hole, so they're a little bit harder because I have to, it enlarges it a little bit. And then I have to clean all the shells out another time on those ones. I ended up just doing all of them last time with a Q-tip and rubbing alcohol. But yeah, it's a brand of casing. Cool Kid Gamer, how's it going, buddy? Appreciate you coming by. How was your day today? Mine was pretty profitable. Worked on a deck. My parents' deck, actually. Coming out pretty good. They're really loving it. Give you that. They're really liking it. We're slightly doing a couple modifications, possibly. All depends what we got going with it. Cool Kid says, I just want to wish you a good night, Desert Armory. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. You have a blessed night, too. And double tap that screen if you haven't. Give it a like. Give it a thumbs up. Appreciate you. Yeah, sometimes there's people's channels I only have the time to come in and like. Or there's others that I'll, go through them all, like all of them, then come back to the one I want to watch for longer. Not that everybody else isn't interesting. It's just, we all have our preferences, what we like watching. Yep. Yes, sir. Si, senor. All right, that came out good. I like it. Si, senor. Let's see. Winchester tends to have loose primer pockets, but works well with their brand of primers. So we're good then. Have a good night, man. Have a good night, guys. I need to sleep. I appreciate it, gamer. Thanks for coming by. They seem just as easy to push in as the rest of them. Of course, it's Winchester. I do have a few Winchesters, but I don't use them that often, the white box. Okay, that one's a Norma. Because my one gun doesn't really like it. It has a lot of malfunctions. My cheap 9mm that I don't shoot a whole bunch anymore because I got way better stuff. So, yeah. All right, that one was really nice. That was an RP. That one felt really good. Let's see here. I was watching DR House, but paused to see what y'all were up to. Okay. What season are you on? Is that the same guy? Let's see. I've seen a lot of his shorts. He's kind of rude, but at the same time, he's like a good rude, if that makes sense. Like he knows what he's talking about. He just says it for how it is, and a lot of people get ticked off over him. Dr. House or something it's called. Yeah. Did that one not come out? That one decided it didn't want to go in right. That was a Winchester on a Winchester. Huh. He's no nonsense and sarcastic. Yep, that's the one. Every once in a while, Remington primers will back out of Winchester brass when you fire them. That wouldn't be good. I don't have any Winchester or Remington, do I? Whoops, I think I just dropped a primer. Unless this is it here. Yeah, that's it. I'm trying to think if I have any Remington primers. They're usually more expensive, but I got these all half off anyways. Let me see. I've got Winchester. Oh, my Lapua, my 338 Lapua Remington. They're Magnum rifle rounds, large rifle. Those are Remington, I believe. But that's for 338 brass. It's not Winchester branded. I don't remember what brand those are. Bullets and Sire or something it's called. Might have a musket. He might. Hey, what's up, cool kids? One last question before I go to sleep. Do I have a flintlock? I don't have a flintlock, but I do have a musket cap and ball. I don't know if I can show it to you. Let me pull this down here. You can barely see the barrel of it underneath the chair here by that apple juice. There's the barrel right there. It's an old from 1840s roughly. Anyways, my memory serves me as a cap and ball. Yep, we do. Let's see here. I'm watching some old Nora videos and highlights of Pistol Pete. Soren came on. Nora? I don't even know what Nora is. I know what Pistol Pete is, obviously. Might have musket. Yeah, I guess you call it a musket. Yeah, I think so. Still 3 people watching on the other one. That's sweet. What's nice is it does port over to Twitch. I think all these comments are from Twitch that I'm getting, and it gives me analysis of it. So I'm monetized on Twitch. Different Pistol Pete. Oh yeah, Pistol Pete Sauron or something like that. I didn't know there's another one. Guess since it has his is worldwide, you're able to do it. Okay, that one did not come out again. Is it loose? No, it's not loose. I'm not sure why that one didn't come out. Can't push a primer on top of another primer. It just ain't going to work that way, folks. Boys and girls. Yeah, that didn't push it out either. Did it go now? I almost thought I heard it drop out. Make sure it's adjusted right there. It's hitting my little pile that I'm making. Here's another Winchester. Good old Winchester. Been around for decades. Went in like a piece of cake. Like a piece of pie. Oh, wait. Sweet potato pie to shut my mouth. I don't know why I said that. No. Hey, what's up, Orange Smoke? Good night, gamer. Yep, see ya. See tomorrow, Desert Armory, and I posted a video on my channel. Don't know if you know I'm Kazandi Azul, but I changed my name. Yeah, I would have never known that. He was one of the best desert racers for a long time. He died a couple years ago. Okay. I bought Remington primers on a good sale about 5 years ago, and all the Winchester brass that was primed with them had soot around the primer when I picked up the brass. Oh. Gotcha. Yeah, like I'm all new to this, so this is like the only thing I fired of my own that's been reloaded is my rimfire. I have not fired any of my primered stuff. Sorry guys for shaking you so much on the the other one over there. It's those Norma cases are a little bit hard. I mean, they seat fine. You definitely can tell the difference. RPs work great. Those APTs or whatever they are work great. And the Winchesters, but those Normas, they got that smaller hole in them. The smaller primer hole. Get back over here, primer. Not, well, the spark hole, whatever they call them. Hey, Orange, what's up, buddy? Can't understand the videos on your channel. Cool kid. Is that French? LOL.
He's all friends to me, man. He's all Greek to me.
There's another Winchester. See, a few of these I get at the range because sometimes people give me their brass because they don't reload. So like, hey, you want my brass? I'm like, sure, I'll take it. I'll just sweep it up with my 9. Canella, you trying to get on the couch again? Your little bed's over here, girl.
Canella, your bed's over here. Your bed's over here, girl.
Here she comes.
You want to sit down? There you go. Good girl.
Good Canella. And this one's Ammo Ink. I have some Ammo Ink 9mm. I haven't shot a lot of it. I got it cheap somewhere. I can't remember. Flesh holes. Oh, because I'm Brazilian. Moist beans. Oh, that would be Brazilian's French? I didn't know that. I don't speak Brazilian. Yeah. Oh, LOL. Yippers. It's like getting stuck in the little feeder there. There's some garbage in there. Let me see if I can clean it out. There might be something, little particles of dust and whatnot. It seems like it gets stuck in here sometimes. Make sure that's clean. The little chute here for it to fall out is dirty.
Is it dirty or clean? Is it limpia or sucio? Es sucio.
Oh yeah, it was. Ooh, muy sucio. Let's see. Let's clean that up some more. The little chute is dirty. From who knows how long, because that's really dirty. Before I owned the thing, probably. Little feed ramp for the down feed ramp for the primers to shoot through. I'm gonna fly down like hotcakes now. Gotta watch my nose. It's gonna like ricochet up. Let's check and speak Minecraft. Enchantment table though. Even using Google Translate. Hey, it's working. You sure you're not saying a bad word there? Surprisingly, SIG makes decent brass. They do, yeah, I hear they are. Starting to learn English. Good for you, cool. Awesome. Yeah, that one shot right out. I never even saw it land. We're good. I like it. I like it a lot. Getting a little pile of primers here. Should swoosh them to the side, dump them in the trash. Are primers gold? They look like it. They look like gold, my friend. I'm going to lay the Normas to the side. I don't like loading those things. They're a pain in the butt. Because you have to punch out the bigger hole on them. Squiggles. Yeah, I mean, it looks like you're like trying to say a bad word, all those little symbols. That's the way you get away with it on my channel, huh? That's 3 people watching over on the other one still. of there. A good old little boy. About another 10 primers. I'm gonna Luger. That one's a win. It's a win-win, folks. It's Minecraft enchantment table. Hey, what's up, Khabib? Sorry, I don't remember your other name. I'm just going off of your channel name there, so it's just easier for me to remember that because the way YouTube is. It's weird. That's a Norma. We're not going to do Normas tonight. At least not anymore. Well, that's a weird one. Hey, Eastern, you still on here? What is this one? A WMA 25. WMA 25 is what it says on the cartridge. Never heard of that run. See how well it works. Yeah, it emptied out, no problem. No problemas, hermano. The questionnaire, I have a Clayton burger. It had lettuce, tomato, onion, 2 patties, and a hot dog. Okay. Yeah, have you ever heard of this brand of cartridge? WMA. An ice cream sandwich on a whole wheat lettuce. There you go. The only words Americans understand is Brazilian Portuguese were Coxinha and Neymar. No offense, American. I don't even know what that is. Haven't kind of crossed WMA brass. Yeah, that's what it says here. WMA 25. It pushed out nice and set the perimeter nice. That's all that matters, really. And it was cleaned up good. Probably got it from the range. I don't think I've ever bought that brand. Unless it was from a, what do you call it? What's that brand that starts with the H? Herders? I have a couple 9 of those and a few 25s left. Let's see, where's the 20? Where's it at, Kenyatta? Huh? Yeah. Right here. I wonder if it's this brand. But I don't know if I have those in any 9s. Herders? That's empty. Those were 45s. Oh, I do still have the thingy in here. I didn't think I did. I can load those in here from yesterday's. Put them in the tray. Look it up. Just give me a sec. Sure. Not bilingual at all. LOL. I can read sheet music. That's about it for other languages. I barely speak English. Hey, what's up, White Rambo? I saw your presentation last night. You guys hammering away on the stage. You gave Black Rambo a achievement plaque or something. Are you guys pretty close, probably, for namesake wise? All right, I had a couple. I still have some room in there for that. All right, is this one another Norma? No, we don't want to do the Normas, but it isn't a Norma, so we're good. Hey, Russell. Oh, and Sambe. You're just chilling. There you go. Doing some reloading here. We've got Twitch running on the tablet over there and Rumble at the same time. Fire. It's Winchester military ammunition. It's often found as overruns in commercial boxes like Winchester White Box. That could have been what it's from, yeah. Let's see here. Russell. Look what the cat's drug in. Looky what the cat's drug in, right? What about this one? GFL. Isn't that Fiocchi? GFL? I'm thinking that's what my... Whoa, that one. Whoo! That primer barely even was sitting in there. It went like a piece of cake. Piece of cake, folks. GFL. That one went in fine, though. I think that one is... Oh, what we got? How much for a 50-round box? Jerome's old-fashioned peppermint 9mm made with pickle juice. I think so. One moment. Oh, Fiocchi's? Yeah, I think GFL is Fiocchi's. Oh, that's a Norma. I didn't think I was going to do any more of those. Yeah, too late. It's already done. I don't want to... My table's slowly breaking more before I get my top in it. I don't want to break it all the way. I could open up a GFL, I mean a Fiocchi. I got some. Because I run Fiocchi's in some of mine. Didn't push out again that time. I run Fiocchi in my couple of my 9s. Mostly one of them because it likes Fiocchi. However you pronounce it. There's an Army Black Rambo gave me my name. Oh, really? Hey, Mythic. How's it going, buddy? We're doing some more reloading here. 9 mil. Just prepping the cases, dumping out the, we already cleaned them yesterday. Taking the primers out, and which you're probably supposed to clean them with the primers out, right? Probably. They weren't super dirty. This is a first time fire, or first time, yeah, they only had one time fire, so. It burrs, it burrs. Hey, folks, sorry it's a little grainy over there. Let's see here. Mushroom Swiss cheeseburger for a fat burger. Oh, that would be good. I would love a smash burger even right now. It's me, a Brazilian, and Lionel Messi. GFL is Colio Fiocchi Lecco. Yeah, I figured it was Fiocchi. No moist bean, I don't. I will check it out. Close your alcohol before it blows up. Oh, I guess it is open. I didn't know it was. I did not know it was open, my friend. Thank you so much. We do not want it to evaporate. Don't want to waste any. Are you sleeping, Canella? Yeah, she's sleeping over there. Dingo Robert for coming. Bingo, come again. I hope you're having a very nice day. Drop out another 10. Here's another RP. Those ones load up pretty good, it seems like. I spray my hands with 99% alcohol, so surprised I don't get drunk. This is 91, so it is pretty potent. Easton says, don't fire, don't light a match. Yeah, I know, right? I wash my hands twice and spray my hands after a kill amoeba. That might be in my tap water. Here you go. Nuke 'em. Do you know how much a toothbrush got? How that toothbrush got in the drain? I do not know how. You saw that short, huh? That was at a customer's house. It also, that other cap thingy was like a hairspray cap. Who knows? They've got a lot of children, or a decent amount. They said, though, that that whole drain thing hadn't been working since they got the house 6 years ago. They've been renting. I make SIGs after I spray my hands. There you go. Okay. Your cat knocked it in there. What? What's going on here? I'm confused and I'm befused and confuddled. What's going on?
Befused and confuddled. Hey, Captain.
There's another Norma. We don't want to do the Norma. It looks like I have one silver one here. That's a Luger Winchester 19, it says. It's a silver brass. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think I can fire that one. That has a different primer on it, I think. It looks different. It's got a ring on it. Let's see if I can push a regular one in it. A regular one pushed in fine. Just got the 9 milli thingy. Yep. You self-employed or did you work for a company? I'm self-employed. This is my own company. J. Grunwald Repair. Good grouping. Let's see here. Yeah, is it? How's the thingy working for you? Yeah, that primer had a sealer on the end of it. Huh. Interesting. Like they do with military ammo. But it says 9mm Luger Win 19. It's a different color casing. It's the zinc, or not zinc. I don't know what those are. The metal ones. The metal looking. There's another Norma. It's a crimped primer. Yeah, it was it looked a little different, but a regular one, Yeah, it's totally empty inside versus all these other ones I take out have like a little 3-petal thingy in them. That one looks totally different on the inside. On the inside of Lord, my soul cries out to you. Let's see, been getting picked on because I don't shoot fat. Don't shoot far. Oh yeah, you were saying you only do 10 yards. Isn't that what you're saying the one time? Oh, come on, you little booger. Why aren't you popping out?
Why you be so naughty?
Well, we got more in the finished bin that's punched versus the non-finished bin of the primers out. See, I usually shoot 5 yards. It's just blind as a bat. Yeah, you did mention something about that last night, didn't you? There we go. Still 2 people over there chilling on my other account. Appreciate you chilling over there on Twitch, Rumble, whatever it is you're on. Because I got both streaming from the same platform over there. It's pretty nice in that respect. I can do YouTube on there too, but I can't have this detail on YouTube. So it's on the phone right there. Right there. It's reversed. Hard to see here. Another Norma. Another Norma. I don't want to reload those right now. If it's completely empty inside of the primer, it might be a Bardin primer instead of a boxer. Possibly. But it fit a regular one in it no problem. Because I know sometimes the seats are different and it won't seat right then, right? That's usually on the old ammo. It was on this one right here, the silver case. It'd be like a plus P. Well, it doesn't say plus P, but it would probably be like a hotter defense round. Apartment is 5 yards from the bedroom to the front door, so practicing at 15 seems excessive for basic needs. Oh, gotcha. Said that most conflicts are within 12 yards. Yeah, I think so. Something like that. Dump out another 10, folks. I'm going through these like hotcakes. How you been, Russell? How have you been, my little friend? Oh, come on. How'd that not come out? I literally pushed it the whole way. Something's wonky tonk with this thingy. There we go. Sometimes it's still not getting it out, but the thing's tight. I don't know if it's getting stuck in the little thing, but I cleaned it out. It's getting junk in it again, though. Let's see here. I have an ear infection, so my equilibrium's off. Gotcha, yeah. The lady did 10 times better with the EP9 than she does with any other pistol. Nice. For dread, tend to work for home defense, combat pistol. Yep. There should have been a bump inside of the primer pocket. Bump? Didn't seem like it. I think it just had, you know how military rounds have sealer on the bottom, like orangish red? That's what it looked like. Like a sealed primer. I think both of these are Normas. No, they're both Ammo Inc. Ammo Inc, my friend. Ammo Inc. Says, oh, okay. That's what I think it is. It's some type of sealer because it's like this orange color. Like an orangey red. There's another Norma. Back this off just a little bit more. How in the world did that not pop out? That makes no sense. I literally had it all the way flat in there. I don't get that. That one fell out, no problem. Landed in the little pile of the abyss. The little pile of the abyss. See here, Eastern Washington having sunny weather in your... I definitely am. If you had a muzzle loader and the powder didn't go off and wouldn't fire, how do you get the musket ball back out, or do you just throw the gun away, not being able to go through back and push it? I don't know. Russell, have you gotten onto antibiotics because it's affecting your equilibrium? That's a sign that it's getting bad. Yeah, definitely can be. Definitely. Wow, that one was in there. Toit. She had to push pretty hard on that one. Looks like another Norma. Yeah. That one is. This one isn't. So what's it like in Canada? Like 7 here. What was it over there the other day? It wasn't actually that cold, he was saying. I was like colder than he was. Like, really? It didn't punch it out again. This is a Hornady set, but it's having problems. That one went out no problem. Just boink, done. Not sure what's going on. It's not hitting in the hole properly. It's not loose. I mean, it feels like it's bending almost. Like another 10, guys. Another 10 primers. It was warm here today, sunny, usually in January. That one worked. Let's see here. They give me antibiotics and flu meds in winter in case I need them and can't see doctor. LOL. Very weird, but I'm always prepared. Hey, there you go. Well, if your immune system, which it is always very low, you gotta be prepped, bro. Gotta be prepped. It's been mostly cloudy until it drive up into the mountains out of the clouds. Okay. It landed right in my primer holder. The knockout. The old one. I'm not loading the Norma tonight, the rest of them, because it just takes so much force. I don't want to do that. That was a little rough, even though it was a Winchester, because I didn't lube it. Probably why. There we go. Went in okay. Hey, what's up, JT? A burger's what you prefer? There you go. I probably wanted to do food subject because I'm hungry myself. I'm hungry. You're always hungry, cuz. Ejecto Cuzzo. RP around there too. How are you doing, by the way? JT? Oof. Well, live us all. Yeah, you probably will. Russell, try taking a steamy shower. It always helps me. I'm messed up. And a colonoscopy in the AM, so double whammy. Yeah, you did say something you're going to have one or had one. Forget. Still got people watching over there? Yep, 2 of them. 2 people watching over there on the other one. Still chilling. It's probably one of you guys just with the screen on. Freddie got fingered. What in the world? It doesn't sound good. Hey, what's up, Zero? What's going on, brother? Salutations, my friend. Poor Freddy. Poor Freddy. JT says, just learned how to post, so did that, but I'm good. Did my first EMDR for PTSD, so we'll see how it goes. There you go. Just another day of wind and cold. Oh my. It was nice today. We got maybe in the shade all day. It was like 68, 62. Moist beans can't even think a guy can be that a guy with a guy. What? Wait a minute. What's going on? Moist beans can't ever think I can't be with a guy. Yucky, yuck. Gross. My uncle's one of those. Oh, there's another WMA. Cool. You said it was like a military round? Punches out nicely. It's sometimes in the white boxes, you're saying. Eastern was saying.
You were saying?
Oh, here's another one. It's an S&B. It's a Salas and Bose, or whatever they call it. An S&B. That's the first S&B we had tonight. Came out pretty good.
Came out pretty good, mate.
Got 2 more rows, but I don't know if we're going to use all of them, so let's just dump out a couple of them for now. If I did the Normas, I would. Was that one Norma? No, it was too easy.
It was too easy, my friend.
That was an ink. Those ones work pretty good. The inks. Ammo Incorporated or whatever. Is it getting windy out there? Almost thought I heard a breeze. There's that S&B. Hey, we got a Hornady. But this is a 380. That don't belong in there. That's a 380 Hornady. I don't know how that got in there. It probably was from the range. Picking up brass. Alrighty, folks. I mean, I really want to do these Normans. It's just so hard to do. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of them. Look at that. Just look how much harder that was to get in there. Like, grrr. And it didn't even take out the primer. Oh. Yeah, and it broke my primer. I mean, it broke my my tool. Buggers. Yep, Canella's right there. She's sleeping on the floor. Right there. I brought her in. She wanted to chill in here. And I just broke my plunger. It broke. Sounds like primer pin broke. It did. That's exactly what happened. Unless it pushed up in. It either pushed up in or it pushed so hard and it shoved up the rod. I don't think it broke. It doesn't look snapped. I mean, I have stuff on the floor down here, but that's primers. I don't see the little pin. These are primers down here. I should make a really hot one of these, a plus P plus plus. No. I know that crunch from a mile away. It was actually the noise it was making while I was going through the case. These Normers are just garbage. They have a smaller hole, so it has to put more pressure on it. But I'm looking in there, and it looks unbroke. It looks the same length it was before. I'd almost think it jumped the threads on this, like if this wasn't tight enough, and just went through the threads on it. Yeah, see, like that. Yeah, see, it's fine. Look. It's fine. That was shocking. I think it was it rumming through its... There we go. through its threads there. I didn't like the noise no matter what.
We don't like it.
All right. We need to run the expander now, which is right here. Quadruple plus P. I have plus P plus of a 38 special law enforcement only. Just telling you that you should have more pins on hand before doing the normal brass. It didn't break, actually, surprisingly. I was like, I'm not going to try it. Then I was like, okay, I will. There's only 15 or whatever. And then it made that noise. All right, let's expand these. Run these through the expander. Because for some reason the die set, unless I don't expand them, for some reason it's got a problem with the brass going in. Where you going, Canella? Where you going, girl? Yeah, I have a whole ammo box here. This big ammo box was about halfway full of 9mm. We barely put a dent in it. It's a little less than half. So I've got probably like 2,000-3,000 rounds in there. Like and subscribe. Thanks, Freedom. Hey, buddy. How you doing? Bug. See my lady getting up for work too. So I got to go set up my boob food. What? Was that if that was a mistake, that means it auto fixes to boobs. That means you type that word in there a lot. Uh-oh. Desert, you should really read Zero Cool comments. What? You should really read Zero Cool's comments. I have been. This one I haven't got to yet. Be very careful using standard primer punch on small flash hole. They make a D primer for smaller flash holes. I had to get one for GFL brass. My GFL was fine. I have a smaller one, but somebody broke it. It's on the 357 mag. It's a smaller one. But if you got a smaller pin for this, it wouldn't fit in the unit. So this one right here is a 357 mag, and it's a small pin. I could use that to knock the brass out. Technically reform it too, I guess, because it's made for a 9mm. 9mm projectile. Let's see here. That's a feature to help save the decapping. There you go. Let's see here. Good night, Moist. Yep. Go up. That's something that I didn't know about. Oh, about the standard primer puncher, small flash hole. Yeah. I just have to lightly flare these. But yeah, I don't want to keep breaking rods. It didn't break it. I thought for sure it did. It just shoved it up. But I definitely need to I need to get a new pin for that. Where's that one at? I just had it out here. This one right here. It's a Layman 38 through 57 TC size. And it's snapped off. I took it all apart to see if I had a pin that would fit. And all my other pins are bigger. Like this one's a bigger one here. Lee makes a dedicated deprimer for small flash. Makes it easier and less damage to brass. Yeah, that one is... Or no, that one's a Lyman, not a Lee. I do not have a Lee set other than I have a setter that's a Lee for 9mm. The stuff I got, that whole box full of stuff, the 9mm was kind of hit and miss. There was one that was a full set, I think. Sort of. It had 2 Reddings and a Hornady. Let's see here. That's something that I didn't know. The small pin. Oh, I found that out yesterday. Or the day before that, was it? Day before that, I found out there was a difference. If you check one of the normal, after pin goes through, it will be flared and oblong. Could cause ignition issues. Yes, someone mentioned that yesterday, I think it was, that I could create a burr in there. I don't know about an oblong, but something about a burr possibly. meaning it would be an ignition. It would be an improper spread of ignition. It could go like sideways, not straight into the case, and yeah, and cause it to be a dud or something. Possibly get a squib, a bad old squib. We don't like squibs. Not that type. No squibby squib. You had a 380 in here. I was like, what? A Hornady 380? That ain't mine. I don't have any Hornady 380. Just came up from the what you call it, I guess. Thing moved on me or something. It was starting to show the machine over here. It's not good for YouTube. They don't like that. They don't like it. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find something to match a Redding D-primer case sizer, so that way that whole kit is Redding, because that one's a 9mm. Okay, that one's garbage. It split the shell. The shell split on this one. It's a Luger GFL. That GFL one split the case when I went to expand it a little bit. Very lightly. It split it. I heard it pop, and sure enough, it went. I just barely expand. I mean, it's the littlest of littles, just so that the shell goes in. There is a potential for inconsistent ignition that affect accuracy, not necessary squib. Well, these are mostly for plinking, even though they are hollow points. Some people might say, why plink with hollow points? Well, I got them super cheap. Cheaper than regulars. I got them for 8 cents a round, 9 cents a round per projectile. And they're pretty much XTP equivalent. So I'm like, hey, works. Let's see, Eastern Washington, you said you're close to Spokane. I'm not sure. Yeah. I'm not sure. Yo no sé, hermano. After this, we can start using the powder. Powder. Sí, señor. El powder. I got like a couple people already viewed the video I did last night on Rumble the Live. 6 or 7, I forget, after it was posted. Mine I noticed doesn't have the little, which might be because I don't have Pro. It's got the little triangle next to the name like Alaskan Ballistics does. But I think he probably has Pro then, because he does on all the time. Eastern says, Russell, I'm up in Northeast Mountains, 1 hour and a bit north of Spokane. Yep. Burger all day, especially cheeseburgers. Oh, yeah. I'll take a double-double right now, or actually I'll take a 3x3 from In-N-Out with some well-done fries. Oh, yeah. 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 Oh, yeah. I wonder if I can reuse that primer. Since the case broke, I wonder if I can punch it out and reuse it. Probably not. Probably damage it since it's made for like a one-time use. I pray we get In-N-Out soon. I wish we had one here. The closest one to me is like 45, 50 minutes away. No, it's more like an hour. There's a burger place called E.G.'s that is really good subs. And I think that one is about an hour away too, roughly. I think that's actually farther or closer than In-N-Out. Yes, you can punch put, just use caution. Yeah, I wasn't sure. I was like, is it worth it, you know? So close to the Canada border. Yeah, Russell, I have some friends real close to the Canada border. They are in Sandpoint, Idaho. They're north of Sandpoint, Idaho. They're like 40, 30 miles or something like that from Canada. Canada. If you are gentle, you can remove a primer. Gentle with baby.
baby hands.
Yeah, I figured it was doable, but it was like, is it worth it? I don't know. Gonna have a problem with it. It might not, push in as well. But yeah, that Fiocchi one split when I went to lightly expand the face so the bullets fit in better. Because for some reason that die I used does not open up wide enough on the top. It's supposed to lightly open it, I guess, and it's not when it reforms it. So I have to lightly expand them. Ever so slightly. Very tenderly. Gentle-like, as they say. Yes. It's worth it if only to know you can. I know I can. I guess it's worth it. No. Why did I not do that one? I do not know. We'll shove it in the bin of the forgotten ones. The forgotten ones. Oh, I've got another probably 200 or 100 inside that Halls. Be sure to check brass length. Ensure to get consistent expansion. Expander ball. Yes. Now these are once fired, so I did not measure them. Maybe that's stupid. I don't know. Once fired, I didn't think it would stretch it much. Definitely when I do them next time, if I do, I'll check all that. I'll also clean them probably in an ultrasonic cleaner. Yep. Hey, what's up, Naratu? Thanks for coming by, buddy. How was your evening or your morning? I forget where you're at. Yo no me acuerdo dónde está. Let's see. I love the Lee Quick Trim dies and drill cutter, easy and clean. Felt like that one split, but no, it didn't. Desert, you know how 45 moves super slow, right? It is possible if I find them on the ground, I can just wash them off and reload them. That one definitely could. It's a 45. Like, it's totally undamaged. Like, there's no damage on it. Other than the copper's, not bright yet. It's got rifling. But I bet you that could be reloaded. I mean, you'd have to, tumble them probably. Or some husk or something. I don't know. Not too... If it fits, it ships. Yep. That'll fit and it'll ship. Down the barrel she goes. I think you might ask that another time, or you were wondering why it does it. It's because, it's so slow. Big old projectile. Full metal jacket. I mean, if it was lead, just plain old lead, it'd go splat, but yep, it's not, so. Did Canella hop up on the couch? Because she left her bed, and now I don't know where she is. She probably went on the couch. Like the bullet lead. Well, like if it was a full lead projectile like older firearms use. Because their barrels aren't quite as aggressive, and they're like a tighter fit maybe, and don't have rifling. All right, those are ready. Let's change out the die to our, not the crimp. We want it to this one, the set. Should be good. Other than I wish I had the Allen wrench to set these better. See, do I have an Allen wrench in any of these two right here? I think that's where I took it from last time, this 38. Speaking of which, one of these, no, it's not the 38. Is it this one? 30-06. It's only a 2 level, that one. I had the Allen wrench and it fell down last night down there, and I don't know where it went. Because when I'm spinning this, it changes the depth. I got to What's up, Okie? So what can I do with this lead brick? Yeah, right. It's not terribly far from me, Russell, because I have 15 pounds of that stuff. 15 pounds. Oh, what do we got? 0 says 230 grains, 90 feet per second knocks you down. Oh, yeah, I'm sure it would. Why? You've had it happen to you? We hope not, but hey, it happens, I guess. All right. Let's power this on. Got to double check our measurements on our. Let's see here. There's the Hornady 125, 39. Yep, that's what I thought. Because I have a door that doesn't stop opening. What? Can use it for a door. Oh, there you go. Nope, just what I load my 45 ACP at, and it makes a mess of pork shoulder. Oh, you did some testing? There you go. Makes a mess of pork shoulder, mate. There's a number on it. With a lead brick, you cast bullets. He said what he has is a whole bunch of 45 ACP that's not deformed. Because, you know, when it hits stuff, depending on how it hits, it doesn't really damage it. Oh, so I can get the caliber out one and can cast. I gotta set my depth here, get my gauge. I think we're a little bit long yet. Yep. Yeah, like I need some for my there we go, that's perfect. I need some for my 577 Schneider. Just double check real quick. 1.069. 1.06. There we go. I wonder if my buddy came home. I hear music out there that's kind of loud. .63. Desert, do you have a bullet mold for it? I do. The thing is I think it says. What's weird is it's a 577 projectile, but that says 575, I think, which doesn't make any sense. And that's what after doing research, that's what people used, the 575. See, my latest test was trying deep pocket 9mm hollow point filled with rimfire tannerite instead. Oh, dude, you're saying inside of the tip you put tannerite? Dude, your gun go boom boom? That sounds cool. That way when it hits, it goes. Or is it like your own tracers? Rimfire tannerite. Instant spotter rounds. Dude, no joke. Perfect length, right on the money. I like it a lot. Get off my flank, you jackass motherfucker. Canella, why do you keep getting up there? She got up on the. I told you I wondered if she was up there because she was quiet. I got a crimp these ones, so I don't want to put them in the rest of them. All right, there we go. Oh, let's see here. It's a pretty thick brick. Only boom on steel. Hey, that's still cool though. It's in your profile. That's solid. That's solid. Let's see. I use a 577 Danner bullet mold. Let me see what the thing says, because this is what they told me to use. They told me to use a 575, which doesn't make any sense because This is minis. I don't know if yours are minis or not. Maybe that's the difference. Because that obviously is 577. It's brand new. Like it's never been used. It's a Lee bullet mold. Never been used. Single capacity mini mold. A mini. What's up, Thomas? Cast hollow base bullet. Yes, it does. The minis. I haven't used it yet, but yes, that's what it does. That way it kind of like hot glue plug on top. Oh, there you go. The trace ammunition has like a chemical powder that burns in the back of a bullet. Well, he was making his own. So there's a difference, I guess.
Whoopsie daisy. We dropped something.
Heard the sky's up, but I'm not sure. Last I checked, it was a few hours ago. We've been doing a live for an hour and 32 minutes, and on Twitch, Rumble, we've been going an hour and 38 minutes, a little bit longer because we started that one first. That one takes somewhat a little longer to set up, but it was easier this time because I already figured out how to do it. Yep, same style bullet, but my mold is brass and was made years ago. Mine is aluminum, I think. Let me see. It's brand new. Yeah, it's aluminum block. But yeah, I was supposedly it said to use this one. Hopefully it's tight enough. So what is this brick? I have something I don't even know what it is. I found at a flea market for 20 bucks. And it weighs how much? See, what's my phone charge? 17%. Uh-oh. Guess what that means? I gotta shut this thingy off. And then I have to manually slant it myself and stick it a little crooked. Sorry, guys. Because it doesn't hold itself true when the motor's off. There we go. Oh, come on. It keeps slanting it towards what I don't want it to slant to. See here, mine makes flash and impact. Was a fun experiment. Yep, same bullet style. Okay, that one I already read. Okay, why is this thing being a brat again? Keeps keeping it the same way. With lead, be sure you know the quality and mixture before casting. Some had more zinc than hard cast. Yep, yeah. This thing keeps pulling it the wrong way. Let's see if I move it like this. Does it stop eventually? So it doesn't go any farther. There we go. Move it just a little more, you won't see it. Sorry guys for all the shaking. Yeah, I was told the same thing. I have there's an older gentleman that makes his own casts for his 50-90, or sorry, his 50-75. He also has some 45-75 too, but he has all sorts of cool stuff from World War One. Earthquake, yeah, I know, right? You'll probably have to paper patch the bullet. Look at the video that British muzzle loaders put on loading. Oh, because it's too small, which I did not want to do. That's why I didn't want to get the one that was the smaller one. To me, that's just a waste of time and an extra step, and they're just not very good to me. I'm pretty sure I follow British muzzle reloader. Show him shaking the ground. Yeah. At least 15 pounds. Okay. Yeah, I did not want to do paper patching because I hear they can be more troublesome. They take longer and more, what do you call it? Cumbersome. I have a buddy that does paper patch with what a chore. Yeah, I know, right? That's what I'm saying. I didn't want to do it. Just seems like it's a pain to do. It's not. I mean, sure, I'm not going to shoot the firearm a lot. It just seems like it was a pain because I did some research on what I could use brass wise to make it and how to make it work. All sorts of good stuff. Through what's a paper patch? So you pretty much, at least what it looked like to me, is if your bullet's a little small, you almost wrap it in paper and then shove it into the case. That's what it seemed like. Something of the sort. Because maybe your projectile's a bit small, almost like a sabot. If you know what sabot rounds are. But that's more dramatic because their sabot really is a lot smaller. The accuracy makes it worth it. Yeah, I did hear about that too. Hair patches, bullets don't foul the barrel as much and can deliver better accuracy. Yep, especially on a smooth bore, right? I think this is a smooth bore. No, it's rifled. I can feel some little lines in there. It's rifled. I really want to get that thing going because that thing would be cool to shoot. That 5.77 Schneider just looks cool. You can tell it's British looking. Lee Enfield, made in Nepal. High tech, no rifling on bullets, so they can not be traced. Like, oh, I don't know what that thing got shot through. I don't know. No rifling. This thing's gotta be illegal, man. It's gotta be illegal. Get that way. It's considered a rifle musket. I guess. Except it's a cartridge gun. It's not a cap and ball style. It has a swing door. Let's see here. I might have to close that door. We might be picking up that music and get copyrighted. Here we go. Copyright issues. Hopefully not. Jerome, you like hummus? Some I do, yeah. Grandpa had a Luger in just 22 LR, sinister looking pistol. Oh, I love those Lugers. What's up, Kenneth? I like those Lugers. I'd love to get one. What's the problem here? There's a company that makes the Luger 22s. I actually bid on one, but I forgot what brand it was. I don't remember. You'll know me cuerda, mano. But yeah, I've had hummus before. It tastes pretty good, most of it. It's made with soybean, I think. That's why I've been playing with 308 accelerator sabot rounds. So far, I wasted powder, but I can't get a 53 grain 223 at 4,000 feet per second. So that's actually what they were thinking could have happened with Charlie. They used a sabot round 5.56, and going that fast will do what that bullet did, supposedly. I was doing some research on it because there's some videos that I was watching that were talking about it. That's one of the new things they're thinking it could have been. Chicken pea. I have a sniper. Yeah, you do. I remember. I do remember, my friend. Yours the Lee Enfield marked though, right? Mine's a Nepalese marked. Sure, we're still going right at 106 or smaller. Still good. Chickpea hummus. Yeah, that's what I figured. If the dribbler would go a little faster, I definitely would go faster here. Sometimes it's fast, sometimes it's slow. Like right now, it's slow. Sometimes when that happens, I just turn it off and restart it. Just restart it. Hey, Ben. Hope y'all having a great evening so far. Yep. Yes, sir. I use garlic hummus and pretzel thins. Sounds good. Hummus is tasty for a non-meat source of protein. Hot dog burger is the only right answer because that way you get both, huh? Mine is the Napoli's converted Schneider infill. Well, mine is too. Mine is as well. So does yours not have the crown on it? Because mine doesn't either. It has all these other markings instead. These little chicken feet looking things and some other little chicken scratch that you can't read. I didn't realize yours was the same. Because I know that they're not quite as desirable as the crown ones, the one with the crown printed in them. Mine's from, they made those from 1860s. I think mine's an 1861, 60, something like that. At least that's what, when I took it to a guy that knows old firearms, because he collects World War One stuff and World War Two, mostly World War One though, and older. He said that is from the 1860s. Here's a converted one, or is it a completely new manufactured one? That part, I'm not sure. That I'm not 100% sure. Because, yeah, they did conversions, but they also made the, like you said, the from the factory because it's leftover parts sitting around. That one loaded nice. I like that. And so they just went ahead and made some. Is there a way to tell? Because it does not have a serial number. Because, for one, it's from 1860s. It doesn't have one. Come on. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if there's a way to tell. I know it's got all these little chicken scratch marks in it. If you could find me on Rumble, I could show you there with detail. Because you could do that over there. Yeah, because it's got markings, these little chicken scratch markings on it. And it's in nice shape because someone did a stripping of it. It's a little too heavy for my opinion on the metal. And the brass, I mean, you can clean that no matter what. But let's see, the Naples manufacturing, a fair number of them, and the markings on the Snyder are the date markings. And the markings on the Schneider are the date. Yeah, I wondered, but also on the collets that lock the wood on, it's got the little V with a line in the center, like if it's a little turkey track kind of. But yeah, I think it has some on the back too on the brass. Got like a 1 looking thing and some weird 5 looking thingy on the brass hand guard. Yeah. Be nice to know a little more history on it. The fella did some research himself for me on it. And then I did some research too. What's your Rumble channel name? Not finding you. Yeah, I know, right? I looked it up last night. I looked it up again today. It's still Desert Armory and More. Capital D, capital A, capital M. Somebody found me because they started following me yesterday. Somebody did. I don't know who it is. I haven't figured out who it is. Yo no sé, hermano. There should be a marking on the underside of the shoe, and under the barrel, there's the one that you would be looking at. No, this is on the brass, like the trigger guard. You know, the trigger guard comes up over, and it has a long shoe like this long, and it heads towards the butt. It says 1 in a weird looking 5 thing. What's up, Full Throttle? The underside of the shoe. Okay, yeah, and under the barrel. Those are the ones that you would be looking for. Under the barrel, see, unless you take the wood off, you can't see under the barrel, at least on mine. How you doing, Full Throttle? Yeah, there's nothing there. It's all wood there, so unless you take the barrel out. How you doing, Full Throttle? What would you prefer? Our little questionnaire here: hot dog or burger? So when you open the action, the thing that flips up is called the shoe. Oh, that. Here for the like and a view. Have a great night. Thank you, Minnie, for popping in. Guys, shout out to Minty. If you like rock hounding, check out her channel. She's been very helpful dropping in and staying for a few minutes and liking and headed out. I'm using hers every day too when she has it, if I get alert. She was in my live I did this afternoon when I was working on the deck. Great, thank you, sir. Both, okay. Minty Cactus, hello. Let's see here. One of each, but prefer burr. Yeah, same. And yes, to check under the barrel, you have to remove the wood. Yeah, I thought so. You're saying underneath. Let's see here. It does have a number there. It's like a weird looking backwards J with a 9 and some weird dot beside it. A backwards J with a 9 and a dot. Now, that's probably their Nepalese writing. Who knows? Yeah, someone added a part at one time because they refinished part of it. They like stripped the wood. I don't know about the wood. They did a light restoration on the wood, but the metal they did a little too heavy for my liking. Like it's pretty much almost just bare metal. But maybe it was kind of bad, who knows, but it's not pitted. Barrel's not pitted, so that part's nice. Looks pretty good. The rifling's still there. This is where a rotating one's better because it puts out a little bit on each one when you rotate. I need to get some hamburger. It's just so expensive, so I haven't gotten any in a while. My mom said it was on sale the other day for like $2.98 a pound. I'm like, whoa, where's that? Safeway, Fry's, Walmart? Well, Walmart doesn't run sales, so it wasn't Walmart. If it's not Walmart, still 2 people chilling over there. Hey guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I know you can't see my face over there, but if you want to see my face, you can hop over to YouTube too. Desert Armory and More over there. Almost there. There we go. Beep. Warning. About to explode. Warning. Let's see. Hello, Russell. I will send you a message on Instagram, Drum. Sure, go ahead. Of course, I won't be able to see it until I'm off. How was your day, by the way, Minty? I know you were on earlier on mine. Not leaving just alert. Oh, yeah. Gotcha. You were on my live when I was working on the deck. I was on over there. I actually got 900 something views on that one, I think, and 8 subscribers or 4 subscribers. I forget. I screenshot it. My subscriber count's finally going up. Now, hopefully it stays. Last night's, I think they all stayed. So I'm higher than I ever been. 7,737. One more than ever. Those markings would be the date on the converted ones. And if the same markings are on the tang where the bolt goes through, see, it is the date on the early new manufacturing ones. Same markings on the tang with the bolt. You had to restart it, does that? It's not a bolt action, though. My day was okay until I went to work after the new manager. I hope she gets better. Oh, ain't good. Hey, Robert. Actually, today I was at my parents' house. I didn't have one with me. I normally would have one in my van, but it's not in there. I didn't put it in there accidentally. Not on purpose. I was just going to my parents' place, so I didn't bring it. 9 people in the chat. If you're new, please double tap the screen and consider subscribing to Desert Armory and More. Right now, we're doing some reloading. Check us out on Twitch, on YouTube here, and on Rumble, all under the same name, Desert Armory and More. We do gun content, all sorts of good stuff. Hiking, mine exploring, cave exploring. Either a 365 SIG or a 2.0 Bodyguard. What's up, The Real Don? Dudos, are we going to have a crap shot of a winner come February? What? Maybe, we might. Minty Manager can be a pain in the backsides. Some can be. You are so right. Great choices. Yep. Yeah, I really like them. I was debating between a 365 and a Hellcat. What made up my mind, I was able to find a 365 with 2 mags. Or no, it's just 1 mag for a decent price at a pawn shop. The bolt that holds the action to the stock. Oh, okay. That goes through the tang at the back of the action. Tang as in the bunny ear lever or what? Yes, Russell, they sure are. Only give her a little slack, but yeah. But that has a symbol there. I don't know if it's the same or not. I mean, it doesn't really look like the same on the swing door and the tang you're talking about. Minty not too much, LOL. The strip of metal that extrudes back towards. Yeah, that one has like 3 letters, some weird figures. On the door that opens up underneath it, there's 3 symbols too, but they're not the same. Minty says agreed. Yeah. So this was probably a hodgepodge of parts put together. So that would have been a Napoli's manufactured, you're thinking? Where they just grabbed parts from multiple and stuck them together, which is what we were thinking it was. Because they're like, we got all these extra parts. Might as well just make something out of them. I had a supervisor who was super narcissistic. Yeah, that would be good. What was her name? No, guys can be too. It's not just ladies that are narcissistic. Both of them are. We all can have that tendency. I just hope I never have that. I don't think I am. Am I a narcissist? I don't think so. I do not think so, my friend. No. I try to sound like I'm Asian or something. Yes. It goes real slow.
Long time slow.
This one is younger than me, which I don't mind, but she's sloppy already and not that customer friendly. Oh, brother, my roommate smoking weed. It stinks. Time to move. Uh-oh. Yucky. Gross. Thankfully, my roommate doesn't do any of that stuff. Remember, we all have a touch of the tism. Yeah. Like a what's his name says. Slap him with a tism. Yeah. Touch of the tism. That's Copper Top. Yeah, Copper Top. Y'all got a touch of the tism. There we go. Good old touch of the tisms. Smells like a skunk. Yeah, a sweet skunk. That's what I always call them, a sweet skunk. My neighbor smokes it because I can smell it when I go to pen up the donkeys at night sometimes. Across the way to my right or to my left of the house. Yeah. Definito. These almost look like these projectiles, not quite like an XTP, more like my Extreme Defender or Extreme something by Freedom Munitions. They kind of look like that, where they look like a Allen wrench hole in the tips. Kind of unique. Where the projectile or the hollow point is, they almost look like a an Allen wrench. See, so you will have to pull the action out of the stock and see if the markings on the bottom of the barrel match the tang or the. Oh, okay, got you. Zero, don't smoke pot, so I don't know. Yeah, I don't either. Bad weed, then. Bad weed. I got bad weeds too. Goat heads. No tumbleweeds, surprisingly, because Arizona's known for that too. Let's see, zero, don't smoke pot. So I don't know. Okay, that one I already read. Whoa there. Thing done shut off. What happened, my friend? Calibrate. All right, let's see if it works better. We had a little hiccup. Let's see. The date will consist of 3 markings in Napoli script. That's what I figured. 3 markings. Okay, gotcha. I don't smoke either, but have uncles that grow and smoke. Yeah, I've had uncles that smoked. I don't know about grow. Definitely smoked it. And a brother. Hopefully he doesn't anymore, but I had a brother that did. My youngest brother, unfortunately, he got in trouble with the law numerous times. Poor fellow. I mean, it's his own fault. Unsurrendered will to Christ. Doing stuff he shouldn't, unfortunately. Trickler's still going slow even after resetting it. It's like brother going click, click, click. Sometimes it's zzz and then click. Probably because the grain's not very heavy, as in like not much of it in the shell. So it wants to really make sure it's, precise, my friend. There we go. Almost halfway maybe with the ones I cleaned up tonight. It's just if the trickler was a little faster, I definitely could go faster. Let's see, 4 people in the chat. I'm trying to think if any new. I think 1 or 2 new people came in, but the thumbs up likes didn't change. That's a precision powder weight. I guess. where it just trickles it through really slow like. I need to crimp all my 357 Magnum too. I actually bought a crimper, another one, because I didn't think I had one. Whoops, it would help if I put the projectile in it, wouldn't it? That one was fast. Once it gets to like 3.2 and then it slows down, then it starts getting to what it needs to, which I can't say that amount. I don't know much about reloading. I don't either. I might know a little more than you, but that's about it. I'm new to it. Last night we did 9. The night before we did 357 mag. The night before that, one of the nights we were working on those 17 WSMs. Cutting them down for the 25s, making them in 25s. All right, since these ones are done, we'll put those in the box. Almost dumped the whole thing out. Why are they acting like they're too tall? But I did with them tolerance because they won't fit in the box. That's weird. I made them the right tolerance. Let's see, there we go. Those were 9s, right? Maybe they were just really short, those ones. These ammo co's. I'm using some of the projectile stuff from them. Or not the projectile, the case. I should take a hollow point out and measure it and see what they're showing for like Hornady Customs, XTPs 124s. That would be very similar to what I'm doing here. Yeah, they're the same length as what I'm making though, so I mean, I don't know why they're not fitting. Those must be like a smaller. Oh, I know why. Those boxes are for 115. They have a shorter nose. Duh. They have a shorter nose, my friend. That is why. They have a shorter nose because they're only 115s instead of 125s. Duh. That one poured out really nice if they would all go that fast, although they might not be very accurate. It's like beep. It's one thing your hands get kind of dirty doing this stuff, like a grayish metallic color, because you're working with the reloading goo, the case lube. It's I'm using the Unique, which is the pasty, kind of like waxy in a way. A little goes a long way, really, mate. Can also be used to preserve leather and waterproof shoes and boots. Interesting. This stuff. Let's see, I should have been in bed about an hour ago. Uh-oh. So good night and God bless. Yes, sure enough. What time is it? 8:24. Thank you for coming by, buddy. Really appreciate your help. I really appreciate the help you and Zero have given me for suggestions in the chat and helps for reloading, because I'm here to learn. That's one thing I mentioned. I was like, hey, if you guys have pointers, I'm doing something stupid, help me out. I need to learn, I'm new to this, so I appreciate it. Night, Eastern Washington. Have a good sleep. Yep. The way I look at it is we all started at ground zero in everything. And so it's like any help, if we're humble enough to receive it, is awesome. And for the most part, I try to, but sometimes the old man's got to get in the way, right? Right, Russell? That old man's got to pop up his head and say, hey, I got to go to the top. Why'd you shut off again? It shut itself off again. Why you do that, my friend? Why you do that? I do not know. See, that's a 9mm case too. That's the Lee, the Lyman. Lehman. Let's see. I think I'm gonna unplug this and plug the. I'm getting shocked. Plug the gimbal in, or turn the gimbal on. See what it does. Yeah, I figured it was gonna do that. All right, flip it back. Oh, hi guys. How you doing? What's up? What's up, my friends? Hello there. Hello there. There we go. That's better. Es más mejor. This is a pretty nice. It is a pretty nice trickler. I got it used, even though it was pretty much brand new in the original box and all the paperwork, all the plastic stuff. It's RCBS. It's probably like a $300 trickler that I got for like $125 or something. I forget. It's nice. It had less problems when I looked at reviews online than the Franklin Armory or something it's called. They had a lot of motherboard issues with the touchscreen. So fresh, so clean. Oh, did you take a shower? That sounds nice. A warm shower right now. That'd be sweet. I'll probably take one. Well, I will after I'm done. This standing on the hard ground, though, is kind of hurting my back a little bit. I need to put a cushion down here. He's like, I did. I figured with that comment, it had to have been. Unless you dumped yourself in the pond, that'd be a little cold. Especially if it's iced over. Oh, yeah. You would not want that, my friend. I never did an ice bath plunge. Have you ever tried that? Anybody in the chat? The ice bath plunge? I know people's done the ice bucket challenge, but even Trump did that. That was cool. But yeah, the ice plunge where you like stick ice and whatnot in like a barrel and like soak in it. Some people do it for medical reasons. It actually could help your joints. I think the Danish giant, not the Danish giant, the Bornir or Bordnosh, what's his name? Bangor, over there in Iceland or Greenland, wherever he's at. I think he does that almost every day. Plunges into some cold baths like that. He played the mountain, I think, in GOT. I think that's what I've been told. I don't know.
It's what I've been told, my friends. That's what I hear. Tis what I hear. Come on, Ella. You bugging him again?
He's like, oh yeah, my bed's in here. She came in here now. Did you beep yet? Not yet. Good girl.
Good Canada. You feeling okay?
I need to get her some more of her hip and joint supplements. Ran out. Yes, I did it. It's called a Banyan soak in a hot tub, then a cold plunge. Good for heart, muscles, and joints. Yeah, I hear that for like lifters, power lifters. I think Eddie Hall might do some of it too. I know he did it with Bjorn or whatever his name is. He did it with the mountain they call him. He did it with him, if I recall. Eddie did. You okay, Kanala? Chomping on your foot doing something. Sounds weird. Making all this noise over there. I didn't know it's good for your heart. I knew it was good for your muscles and joints. I would think it would be not as good for your heart because it's a body shock. It's like, you know. Who knows? Who knows? I do not. I need to do a mass recalibration with this thing here soon. Where you put the weights on and like reset the computer to 0 and then start from scratch again. Good night, everyone. Enjoy your evening. Same with you, Minty. You have a blessed night, and maybe we'll see you tomorrow on a live. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to be working more on my parents' deck, so I don't know if I'll have the live going because they'll be there. I'm not sure if they particularly like being on that, if they would be around. Anywho, house recovery. Yep. Got to a recreation center, hot tub, then workout, then hot tub. A sauna helps for muscle recovery. Okay. Yeah, you have a blessing one, Minty. Thank you again for coming by. Appreciate you. Yeah, one of these times we should go on a hike. I need to go over there to where you're at. Check out the spots that you call home. As in, like, good, cool exploration stuff, you know? Maybe get some trophies myself. What brand was this 45? Blazer. 45 Auto Blazer.
Blazing, mate. Blimey.
Oh, dear. Bye. That one fell down. It was an ammo that needed some help. Anyways. Good night, Minty. Hey, 32 likes. There we go. Yours probably says 34. There's been 2 people over there just watching me the whole time, I think. Over there on Rumble and Twitch. I haven't looked at to see if I had a message in a while. It doesn't show a green dot, so I guess nobody's been talking over there. Excuse me. Sorry, guys. Now I'm starting to hit it. It is 8:35, so I'm getting there. We are getting there. Most of my wait time here is that trickler. This is where if I had my other one set up, I could have the crimper in there. And while that thing's filling up, I can go ahead and run the crimper on it. So I'll probably do that next time. Have that second one for crimping and the other one for the heavy lifting. That's what I should do. Use that little one for the crimper.
You feet okay, Nella? You got some goat heads in there?
I know you had one earlier and I looked for it, didn't see it. She ran over across the way to the neighbor's yard when I had the gate open because there was a cat. They hate cats, my doggies. And she ended up getting a goat head in her foot. I was like, well, Canella, you shouldn't be over there. Probably why you got it. Shouldn't be over there. It's like this dark black gray cat. Might be the same one they treed. One day, one showed up in the property. And there was one that was stuck in a tree and did not want to come down, even after bringing the animals in, the dogs, for a long time. It still just stayed up there. I had to toss a tennis ball at the cat to finally get it out, so that way I could put up the dogs again. Well, latte es no más. How do you explain? How do you describe a love that flows from east to west and runs as deep as it is wide? Lord, you know our hopes. Lord, you know all our dreams. Words cannot express the love we feel as we long for you here. So listen to our hearts, hear our spirits sing. Simple song, a pretty simple song for those who have read. We will use the words we know to tell you what an awesome God you are. The words are not enough to tell you of our love, so listen to our hearts. Yep, that's the green tea. I like that one, the green tea. Is that Unella or was that Skittles tweaking? Is he outside the door? Stay, Canella. Stay. Stay. No, he's not out there. I heard a squeak. Your favorite is Mucho Mango. Not sure if I've ever tried that one. I've heard of it. I might have. Well, that one refilled real quick. Went and pinched my finger on that last one a little bit. My thumb. Guess the thumb's still a finger, so duh. It's like people don't call roosters chickens. A rooster is a chicken, just so you know. It's not a different category of animal. A rooster's a chicken. They're like, yeah, I've got like 5 chickens and 2 roosters. Like, no, you have 7 chickens. Oh, I guess so. Now you know. You're like, you're city slicker, then you ain't no farmer if you're saying stuff like that, right? No, I've seen people with that had chickens like years that do that. You're just like, nope. You do not know what you're talking about, my little friend. No, you do not. Where's that metallic one? Thought I set it to the side. Oh, that's what happens. I bump it with my hand when I go to... Okay. That's what happens. I bump it with my hand when I go to put my hand back. Where's that different color one? It was doing pretty good too, and then I bumped it. I shut it off. There's the one I'm looking for. I want to keep that one separate. It's the silver case. What's up, Logan? Well, thank you so much for the 100. I appreciate it. It doesn't show up there yet. Oh, there it goes. Let's see here. How are you doing, Logan Dillard? How is your evening or morning, depending where you're at? How is it going? Or how did it go? Anything from SHOT Show you excited for? I haven't actually been watching it. I'm trying to remember we can watch it on. I actually have not been watching it. I know I've getting alerts from the Gundies showing different where you can watch it from. Do I remember you? Maybe. Excuse me. I think we have a couple. I think we had 2 Logans in here at one time. Fortunately, I do not remember you. It's probably from a while ago, and since YouTube has not been alerting people very nicely and has dropped my account to almost nothing, like a 64th of what it used to be. Yeah. Makes you not want to do it anymore. But we still keep it up, guys. We still try to be faithful to you guys and get you content of some sort. Gun related of some sort on this channel. Like we've been doing reloading the last 3 days, 3 evenings, and running Twitch and Rumble at the same time on the tablet off to the side. I just got Rumble set up yesterday. Twitch, I've been set up on them. I'm monetized over there. Saw Pistol Pete broadcast from the SHOT Show. Oh, there you go. Yeah, I know, Logan. It's a bunch of basura. A bunch of basura. Bullcrap. No, basura is actually trash. It's a bunch of trash. Yeah, I used to get 8,000 to 35,000 impressions every live. Now I get 150 to 250, maybe 350. I did one this afternoon. I think got 9 something or 8 something. I was not doing gun stuff. I was working on a deck. So that's probably why too. And then one, I think the week and a half ago when I was cleaning my van, that one got 1,100, I think. I hadn't gotten over 1,000 in a long time. But yeah, like I only get about 15 people or less at a time in here on the counter instead of 150 to 400. Yeah, and they say, oh no, there's nothing wrong with your account. No, it's all great. Nothing's going on. It's a bunch of bull crap. A bunch of bull crap. It stinks. They gave me a strike too that stuck. One of them that was a warning. Then they gave me one and I repealed it and they dropped it. Like a week later, they actually gave me one that stuck, and I'm like, I've done nothing. They're like, well, you have proof you didn't do it, but you did. So, go figures. Now I got to wait until March for that one to drop, and if I do the same offense within that, they'll give me a second strike. So I've been trying to be more cautious and not have the camera in front of the firearms right up front like I usually do when I do those lives. Jeremiah was a bullfrog YouTube. What in the world? Bullfrog? What in the world? What in the world is Jeremiah and bullfrogs? Jeremiah. Hymeus. Now I'm definitely more than halfway. Got maybe 20 more. 28 maybe it is. Something like that. I think 28 more. It was a song. Oh, okay. Well, that's completely bull. Yeah, it is. It is. I even told him, look at my schematics on my YouTube studios. It just shows that something dramatic happened more than just Gemini AI took over. And that's when I was going from about 3,000 to 1,500. That's what I was when I was shadow banned. I was down to 1,500 to 3,000 views per live instead of 8 to 35,000 impressions. But as soon as Gemini AI took over, everybody's gun content and religious tanked to only 100 and something to 300 something impressions. That's what I used to get in every live while I'm having a live, you know. So obviously that'll make your view content go down too. Now I'm not going. I don't need hours because I'm monetized, but I still need views because that helps. At least that helps with the monetization. You get more. If you want to hear an amazing song, Stephen Wilson Jr., Stand By Me. I know a song called Stand By Me. Stand by me when the storms of life are raging. Stand by me, stand by me. Stand by me, stand by me. Is that it? That's the one I know. Hope I don't get in trouble with that one. Hey, shut up again. Dumb. Stop shutting up. Don't do that. Let's see, I remember when your mods couldn't keep up. Right, and that's when, like, I had up to 40 mods maybe at that time. And at that point, maybe 5 or 6 mods were in at once, and they were jam-packed. Yeah, you were one of them. Chap Now is Tame. Yep, he does great rendition of Benny King songs. Can you sing any songs in Spanish Desert? Hey, what's up, J-Dog? Not off the top of my head. I used to know. I know one maybe that I learned a long time ago. Like even before I learned Spanish in Honduras. It was when we were doing some when I was little. We were doing some speedy Spanish that we weren't very speedy with. Zero Cool Logan says, I know that song. Benny King. I've heard of Benny King. But yeah, the song I was singing, and it's called Stand By Me as well. When the storms of life are raging, stand by me. Just asking God to stand by you when troubles and hardships come and whatnot. It'll work for another 2 hours. It's a melting guy. Poor fella. Were you like Frosty the Snowman or something? I still have 2 people watching on the Twitch over there. Twitch and Rumble. They say they can't find me on Rumble. Zero's like, "What's your name?" And I keep showing him. He's like, "Hey, it's not working." It's like, okay, I'm not sure what's going on there. I do not know, my friends. No, sorry, I'm getting tired. Pretty much. Found it a week ago and can't stop listening to it. Yeah, J Dog was just over there on Twitch earlier, like an hour ago. Something like that. If that would trickle a little faster, we'd be done a lot faster. It's nice that a lot of projectiles use 9mm. Dogs are doing great. Canella's down here in the room on her bed. Skittles is on the bed in my room. I did a short last night of me hiking, and there was 2 people that made comments on one of the videos that were flipping out that my dog had no leash and that it was going to poop and pee on all the nature back there and cause the ecosystem to crash. And what else? They were mad. They were like, "What the bleep?" And they're like, "Bleep, bleep, bleep, bleep." I said, "Please calm down. Please chillax. What's going on here? You know, I'm doing everything legal." And I actually reported it. Those messages got taken down, some of them, and then they're all like, "Why'd you delete the messages?" I said, "I didn't." And I said, "I take care of, God's creation. I've been hiking since I was little, like 3 or 4." And they were afraid that my dog was going to go attack some animal. And it's like, no, even though on that video it didn't seem like he was hearing me very well and wanted to come, he usually minds me pretty good. But he's really excited about hiking. He loves outdoors. And yeah, they were all mad and flipping out. They're calling me a liar. They're calling me that I didn't like God's creation and that I was damaging it and all sorts of dumb stuff. Later on, all those comments were gone. Every single one of those 2 people's. So YouTube must have not liked it and they pulled them. Saw a big 337 stainless steel Ruger like yours a few days ago. It was super cool. Yeah, it is. Win the night. What's going on? What's up, Aaron? Stand By Me is awesome. If it's the one I'm talking about, Russell, yep. Lucas says, "Wait, do you think ICE agents should wear masks?" Each their own. J-Duck says, "Oh, wow. There are lots of those types that come up for leaf peeping seasons." Yeah, here in North New Hampshire, I think they think they own the trails. Well, I looked up the one guy's channel. He has like maybe 20-something subscribers. I forget. All it is him going like this, and you see up from like here down to his waistband, and he's taking a rubber mallet to his abs, and he's a real thin guy. Bang, 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 hitting his abs. That's the only video I saw, and I'm like, okay. The other one, I never looked up his channel. He wasn't quite as mean and pressing as that one. I was like, I felt like it was bullying, and so I reported it. Those 3 messages disappeared. He accused me of deleting them. I said, I don't even know how to delete them, really. He's like, "Oh, there's a way you can." I'm like, okay, well, I'll find that out later, And sure enough, you can remove comments on your studios. Yes, because it's for safety of the family, Logan. Let's see here. When the night has come and all the land is dark, the moon is the only light we see. It's stable. Beep. Come on. Beep. 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 How many are in here? 4 people. It's a little hard to see because that light's in the number of the counter there. Alas, and did my Savior bleed, and did my sovereign die? Would he vote that sacred head for such a worm as I? Oh, at the cross, where I first saw the light, and the burden of my heart rolled away. It was there by faith I received my sight, and now I am happy all the day. Was it for crimes that I have done? He groaned upon the tree. Amazing pity, grace unknown, love beyond degree. Good tune. Yeah, I love that song. A lot of the old faithfuls like that. One of my favorites, Great Is Thy Faithfulness. I think we talked about it the other day. Someone's wondering what my favorite songs were. That was one of them. That's an oldie. And honestly, even How Great They Are, even though it's an old song, it's everybody knows how great they are, I just like it, Could I get tired of it? Probably, if it was playing over and over. Let's see. Gotta call it night, sir. Okay, see you, Zero. Thanks for coming by, buddy. Appreciate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 more, and then we got to crimp them, and then which won't take very long. When in doubt, dump it out. I almost dumped that one out, but it definitely was good. $8:55. Hopefully I'll be done about 9:30, maybe a little before, hopefully, if the trickler speed up. I haven't been really picking up at much at night because I'm going to be using it the next day, so I hadn't been picking up. There we go. There we go. That trickler went faster that time. Keep it up, buddy. Do some more. Let's go. Vamos, hermano. Vamos, vamos. Trickle, trickle. Those grayas. There you go. Now you're waking up. Come on, vamos, hermano. Va, 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 va. Come here, come here. Sounds like a little robot. I like the rendition of How Great Thou Art by Vince Gill and Carrie Underwood. I'm not sure who Vince Gill is, but I know who Carrie Underwood is. I've probably heard that song before then, I wouldn't doubt it. Of them singing it. Is it another country singer? Or is he more of a Christian singer? Because Carrie Underwood's a country singer. I guess I'll shoot these in a gun that I don't care about first. Shoot a few of them. Hopefully they work okay. I can think of one, that FMK. Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition in a good old bop. What? That's funny. What does that mean, my friend? Praise the Lord and pass the ammunition is a good old bop. I haven't heard of that one. Who sings that? That sounds kind of cool. The song from the 40s. Oh, really? Let me screenshot that. There we go. There we go. Vince Gill is a Christian country singer, was married to Amy Grant. Oh, yeah, Amy Grant we used to listen to growing up. Unfortunately, if I recall, she divorced him and remarried a married guy that was married or something. Yeah, we actually just talked about that the other day. I don't know why I don't remember the name then. Well, that one seemed weird. Vince Gill. I don't know if I got that one on the screenshot or not. Oops. There we go. Did one of these not have a primer? It would have jumped out elsewhere though. Because it seemed like that there was a powder a pile of powder underneath here. Clean it out real quick again, the snout. Yeah, Amy Grant, we used to watch or listen to her all the time, except some people said that she was pretty wild for a Christian singer, and some people would not support her wherever she was headed. And now I don't know if she still sings or not, but there's also a Natalie Grant. I don't know if that's a daughter of hers or what, that sings as well, contemporary Christian music, CCM. Well, we're getting there, folks. Got a few more yet. And then we can crimp them. Still need to crimp the 357 Magnum sometime. And the 38 Special. I've got 2 38 Special Plus Ps. Or no, 3. 3 of them. At least that's what the jacket says, so we put them a little potent. Not the high end. Just a medium. Or no, it was just the low. I think I did the low end of those, not the high. The Plus Ps. The ones in older capes, I did put a whole bunch in it. My roommate's laughing about something. I heard him do that. Only 2 people in her. Oh my. And my, same amount that's over there on Twitch. Gotta love it. Get the same amount of people over there when I barely have anybody over there. Still running accurate and true? Looks like it. And then I did some of the chrome cases on the high side of 357 mag. And all the rest I did just entry level 357 mag charge. Because they can hold a little more pressure. The others probably can too, but they're like defense round casing. So they're made for hotter, but not quite as hot as Plus Speed. These 38 Specials, they're as hot as entry level, pretty much entry level 357 mag. These Plus P 38 Specials. So, yep. All right, got 2 more, and then we got to go crimpy crimp. Crimp. Let's get the crimp ready. Where's that at? I think it's this one right here. Yes, taper crimp. LU taper crimp. Let's see, we got 3 people in here now. I can barely see it. I gotta put my hand over the up there over the light so I can see the number. All right, this will be the last load. That one right there that we're measuring out. I thought that was missing a primer. It was when I loaded that, for some reason, acted funky. Gotta take the... Thankfully I didn't crimp it yet. Wow, how come it's not going? It's not coming out. Why is it not coming out? We have to use the other one on that. I'm gonna end up breaking the little hammer. There it goes. Took like how many hits to get that little booger out? I thought one of them was missing because I noticed there was a little pile of gunpowder. All right, we will load. We got to do another one then because we got to reload that one properly with another charge. I grabbed the same one again. That's the one we need to fix. It's missing it. Yeah, I saw the little pile of powder underneath this. So let me take this one off. Because I got to reset that. That means. Oh well. push the bullet back on, which was this one, I think. Oh, that's crimp. We need the... Well, I don't think I even needed to do that. Oh well. I don't think I needed to do that. Not for a primer. Where's my box of primers? Here we go. Put the ones back that I had out. That's why you double check. I knew there was one. I was like, it's got to be missing a primer because I saw that little pile there. Here we go. All right, not the crimp. We need the seat. Here we go. That sounds like a pistol shot. What? What do you mean? All right, this will be the last one then. Shut it off. And load her up. I think I had a little deep. This one's going to be a little shorter, I think. Just a little bit. All right, take this out. Run the crimp on it. Let's see, there's 4 in here now? Yeah. I meant you tapping the floor. Oh, no, that was the hammer hitting the floor. Yep. Hopefully I don't think it was. All right, let me dump these out. And then we'll run them through the crimper. It takes a few per. Yeah, it was loud, I tell you that. It was more than tapping. I was hitting. That was without crimping, and it was that hard. Surprised. It's not like I'm pushing them in that hard. No comments over on the other one, but there's still 2 people watching. I like it. Even if someone just leaves their screen on, at least it's giving watch time. Right? Oops. Hit the on button over there. Well, I definitely did over 100 today, I'm pretty sure. Not sure if I have any more trays that are empty to stick those in. I had 32 in this one already, so I have to minus off 32 on this 50 to see actually how many I did today. All I heard was pop, pop, pop. Pretty sure I did more today than yesterday. Four people in the chat. Appreciate you all coming by. Hope you're having a blessed evening. Got 2 in the chat on the other one still. I think it went up to 6 at one time. 5 or 6 on that one, I forget. Or was that yesterday? Might have been yesterday's. And yes, YouTube, what I'm doing is totally legal because we haven't did anything that would make it illegal. It's like telling measurements and how much and what type we're using. No, sir. It's totally fine, YouTube. So chillax and chill out, relax, sit back and drink soda. YouTube. I know I have some of these cases for 124s in that closet behind the camera because they're UMC. I got 1,000 rounds of UMC that were still in the boxes, and I dumped them all out into a ammo can, a plastic ammo can. It shows 3 in here now, yeah. Let's see here. Time is at 9:09. Okay, we're going faster than I was thinking we might, which is good. Is it? I wonder if it makes it just a tick longer when you crimp them. Probably, huh? Maybe so. I'm going to skip drone. Sorry, I need a shower. No worries. We're almost done here anyways. I got maybe like 30 rounds to crimp yet, and then we'll call it a night ourselves. Which, I mean, I'm doing like one takes like 4 seconds, is it? 3 seconds if I don't drop it because my fingers are slick. Appreciate you coming by, Russell, and hanging out with us. Really appreciate the commitment. You're always in here. Means a lot. You're like one of my #1 mods, bro. Just remember that. Don't get a big head about it though. Yeah, you're always in here, and Zaus usually's in here just about every time. And Elijah, he's in here all the time. Guy's faithful. He would stay longer, but he's only allotted a certain amount of time on YouTube. I think he's like 16 or 17 or something like that. 17, I think he is. His parents, set up rules for him. Hey, perfectly fine. Let's see. It looks like I got a text on our family chat. It said something about brr, cold. I don't see the rest of it. I need to get something for supper going. Probably do some chicken strips again, some French fries, and some cheese. I think I got some cheese, some mozzarella this time. I'm out of sharp cheddar and Kobe Jack. Got some mozzarella. We'll slice that up for supper. A lot of my evenings have been I'll snack maybe a little bit of something before I go live. And then if not, I'll just eat once I'm done with the live. I had a late lunch anyways today. It was like at 2:30 when I ate lunch. Some enchiladas. Night, bud. Yep, see you, Russell. Appreciate you, bro. You have a blessed night and sweet sleep. And go with God. Vaya con Dios, hermano. Another family chat. Someone sent some images on there. Last night was a better live. We had like 52 likes, maybe, something like that. Kind of cool. All right, let's see how many we got. So we got 50 minus 32, so that'd be 25. No, 28. 9, 30, 1 or 2. 3 or 4, 5 or 6, 7, 8 or 9, 4 for 2, 3 for 4, 5 for 6, 7 for 8 for 9, 50 for 1 for 2, 4, 5 for 6, 7 for 8 for 9, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 100, 101, 102, 103, 145, 106. About 106. Más o menos. 106. $106. Yesterday we did like 72. All right, y'all. You all over there on Twitch and Rumble, thank you for coming by and dropping by. I appreciate it. Thank you all. We're going to sign up for the night. You have a blessed night, blessed day, blessed the rest of your life. I'll see you guys. All right. End stream over there. And close stream. Yep. All right. All right, y'all. We got one person watching over there. Appreciate you coming by. Thank you for the 100 jewels. Well, it's 1 jewel, but it's 100%er. And the, what do we got? 36 likes, 37 probably on your end. It's always one behind for some reason. At least on this account. Anyways, appreciate you hanging out with Desert Armory and more. And you have a blessed night. Blessed night. Blessed rest of your life. Blessed day tomorrow. Maybe you're already in the new day. If you cross the pond, you are. You're up pretty early if you are. Or late. Up late. One or the other. Anyways. And we'll see you tomorrow, guys. Lord willing. Could never go wrong doing what's right. And through Jesus Christ is the way to salvation. Thank you all. Have a blessed one. See ya. Desert Army more. Peace out.